It is time for some football. Welcome, everyone, to Lucas Oil Stadium in Indy. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the Cleveland Browns and the Indianapolis Colts. Both teams riding 2-0 starts here. We'll get the turkey and move to 3-0 as Week 3 gets underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go. Drill, 52. Right, white, red, cycle. Steel, black. Set.
Straight to the air they go. Looking slant route complete. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
The first carry for the speedy Dylan Sampson. And they'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Pass play coming here. Catch is made by Dylan Sampson. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. That's good for 7 yards. And that gives the Browns a first.
Okay, ready?
First down, Cleveland.
Let's go now. 50, ready.
Throwing from the gun. And he's tackled for no gain.
Well, I think all quarterbacks have been there before. You start scrambling, you're hoping for something to materialize, and nothing does. You just try to get back to the line, live to play another day, and more importantly, avoid a loss.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here.
Here we go. Set. Red.
Working now from the gun. That's caught. It's the Clemson rookie. And he's taken down at the 30. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
It's got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Has him running the comeback. He gets this down to the 13-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that gives the Browns a first.
And this is one of those situations where, Kate, even as a former QB, I really feel for these corners in this league. They got the hardest job in football, sticking the guys on these routes and on a comebacker in particular, where that receiver breaks it off. Man, that can be so difficult to defend.
Finds a man right side. And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on first down.
Man, the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
Okay, right.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Ready, ready. 50, green. Hut.
Back to throw. And he's going to score a touchdown, Cleveland. finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. And that opening series, you use this word a lot with me, Brock, methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start. I mean, great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, and found the end zone as a result.
Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Here's a return from the 7. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Straight to the air is Richardson. Escapes the pocket. Pressure coming, and he's taken down. The Browns got him. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
We spend so much time talking about an offense and how they script their first 15 plays typically. But how about that defensive coordinator, that head coach? Heck, every player on that sidelines, you couldn't script it any better. Well, other than maybe taking the ball away, creating a negative play, creating a sack, creating offense now behind the chains. That's exactly how you're looking to start.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. He's got room to roam. The 40. Hits the 20. It's an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts finish off their opening drive. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. York tacks on that extra point. And the Colts start off well to tie things 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Set, ready. 52 blue.
Here's Judkins getting in the drive. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Throwing from the gun here. He's going to push one deep down the right. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he can take the lid off a defense at any time.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Let's go. 60 red. 60 red.
Putting a receiver in motion. Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Well, that delay game certainly doesn't help things. It's third and even longer now.
Down. Crack 40. Set.
Third and long for him here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Colts will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
That's so cool. He really did it all for him, didn't he? First he forced the turnover, and then he set them up in a better spot with a really nice return. Yeah, he had designs on doing the scoring for him, too. One more move, and he might have broken it for 6.
Ready, set.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Down. Ready.
He won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. Second down coming up.
Nice little welcoming party waiting for him at the line of scrimmage. No surprises that time. This defense is ready.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Ready. Crack up. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Dump off to his fullback. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
I got to be honest with you, Kate. That's an occasion where a drop would have been a whole lot better than a completion. Couldn't find the way back to the line, and it's a rare pass that actually loses yardage.
Browns are in the nickel for this third down call.
19 tight. 19 tight. Let's go now. Rig alert. Rig alert. Liking. Ain't check. 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 Warrior 70. Ready.
They'll throw third and long. Check this one down. Complete to the fullback. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. Fourth down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
So the field goal team stays sidelined. They're going to go for this.
Pass it. Hey. Street. Street. Ready.
That'll be the first and more. And they take it across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts parlay the interception into points. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown. York now for the extra point. And wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out first and 10. Don't read, this is Judkins. And he is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line.
Anytime you get that chunk of yards, gosh, you can just feel it in the stadium. It just changes the whole complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end this series with points.
On the move, headed right. And he will score. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns make it to the end zone. And this is Schmidt for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And they'll take the lead. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun.
19, here we go.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Cut 19, cut Hawk 70, Hawk.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Finds him on the crossing route. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Turn his TV off, 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 turn his TV off. Ain't no other king in his rep thing, they siblings, nothing but my children.
First and 10 from the 41.
79 Broncos. Here we go, here we go. 70 Lions.
So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the first quarter. We've got 14-13 on the board. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Colts have the football. They've got a first to begin the frame. Richardson. Back quickly to Wilson. And he's tackled for a short gain.
How's your block shedding out there, boys? Because they need to get through some blocks to hang that screen up quickly. They were Johnny on the spot.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Panther 11. Ready? Riggs. Panther 60, Panther 60. 18, Pioneer. Go.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Locates Adonai Mitchell. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Jeanette. Cougar 19. Let go.
Finds a nice lane there. That's good for 6 yards.
Not that he needed to, but he'll always try and remind people that he's a threat running it in addition to slinging it all over the field.
Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Let's go now. Ready.
Richardson back to throw. Going with the screen to Taylor. And he's brought down at the line.
Teammates notice when they got a guy willing to take it on the chin to get rid of the pass. That's a pass that's going to earn a lot of points with the other 10 players, not just today, but when they go back and watch that play on tape.
3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive.
Hurt. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Some tough running from the leader of the offense right there. Didn't have a ton of room, but he made it work well enough to move those chains.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
the line and set. Here we go, first down.
Trap 60. Tag. 6. Mustang 19.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
Second and 10, still at the 28.
Ready, go street. Like it. Hurt. Warrior 70.
Back to the air, it's Richardson. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
About set, this is 3rd and 5.
60.
Richardson fires quickly out wide. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
That's how you draw it up defensively. That's exactly what you want the coverage to do. Force that quarterback to throw it short and get off the field.
York knocks it through. And they've taken back the lead.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive at points.
Now he's York to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Ready up.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Let's go. Set, go.
From the pistol, here's Junkins. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. That's a nice quick correction for this front block. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down.
60. Go, six.
He's going to throw this one. Has him on the quick hitter. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
To number 60. A 9-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
On the set.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Ready. 45. What? Ready.
Here he is on 3rd and short. That one's caught. Judy has it. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Well, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Football on that 47-yard line. First down.
Let's go now. Blue 32. Mega. 10.
It's an option give to Junkins. Nearly broke even, but the defenders followed that zone read well. It's going to cost him about a yard.
So many of the D tackles in the league today, Kate, at some point in their background were edge rushers before they maybe outgrew that position. But they've got an explosiveness, a get-off, and it leads to stops like that.
Ready. 52 blue. Drill green. Eagle blue.
Sending a receiver left.
Ready.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. He'll dump this off to Sampson, complete. Down to the 44-yard line as he nearly picks up the first.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
22 needle.
Judy now in motion left.
Ready.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
First and 10, looking to throw. Throwing this one back at the end zone. Brought in, deep down the sideline. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown. The Browns take a second quarter lead. And the point after is good by Schmidt. And the Browns jump in front now by 5.
16.
Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Wilson with a return here. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's first and 10.
Let's go now. Warriors 7, 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Here's Richardson. Dumps this underneath to Taylor. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Indy. The Colts have a lot of work to do for any points before the break. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
70 Timberwolves.
Shotgun, hand off to Taylor. Continuing to move past the 45. The 30. The 10. All the way. Touchdown, Indy. The Colts get some late points and the lead. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown.
Hey, Kate, we're not even to halftime, and this guy has already got a game's worth of success. And the great thing is that, yes, it benefits him individually, statistically, but you know it just sets the table for everybody else because that play-action pass should be devastating.
On now is York to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Come on, set. 33, yellow.
They'll come out throwing. He puts some air under it deep down the left. He's got it inside the 25. And they are all the way into that red zone.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
From the red zone now. Throw left side, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
Trying to throw this from the gun. He's got a man left. And he will not get the first, but ooh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. 3rd down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Set, ready.
He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Just about a yard to the marker, so they're going to take the risk and go for this. Motioning the tight end now.
Ready.
This time looking to throw. That's caught beyond the marker. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
On the double.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Set. Red 38. Hut.
Sampson has the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns get some late points and the lead. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in this case.
Okay, touche, fun.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those horses before they find pay dirt.
Wilson with a return here. Coverage team gets him down to the 26-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Trap 50. Trap Panthers.
1st down throw here from Richardson. In trouble now, and the ball is out. And the Browns pick it up. Not much return after the fumble, but they will take over inside the red zone.
You know, Kate, we talk about these wide receivers all the time and their incredible body control, but I'll say this, these pass rushers in this day and age, the body control they have to get home on these sacks, but more importantly, to create these strip sacks is so hard to do, and that is a master's class in how to take the ball away. Well done.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 red. 60 red. Hut.
Takes the 2nd down snap. Finds a man right side. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Extra man in the secondary for the Colts now. 3rd down.
Ready.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And he's got it! Touchdown, Cleveland! The Browns will add to their lead at the end of the half. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring into a defense. Other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Wilson with a return here. Showing a little burst so far. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Back to throw it. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Wilson with a return here. And this drive will start inside the 25. defense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
19 shots. Buffalo 8. Cowboy 8.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Buys time, rolling right. Hits him on the out route. And this one does not go far.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
2nd down now. They need 7.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
On the shotgun, it's Richardson. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Let's go now. 70 Lions. 18 Pioneer. Let's go.
To the air on 3rd and long. This finds its target. That's Taylor. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. They got 24 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Colts.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then. And the running back still doing it to this day.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 43-yard line.
2nd and 3 now.
Mustang 19. Stephanie. 18 Cardinal. 8. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready.
Once more now. It's Richardson. That's going to be caught by his back. Taylor. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got space and a lot more room to work.
Dragon 60. 19 Lions.
Play action with Richardson. Complete out to the right. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Richardson fires quickly out line. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here. They'll throw again. Richardson. He's inside the 10. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to send out 1st and goal.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. You want to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that 1st down anyway.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. From the gun, Taylor. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Ready.
Now Richardson to throw. Going with the screen to Taylor. And he drives this forward to the 6.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal.
Buffalo 18. Let's go. Cowboy 80. 18, Pioneer. Go.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Chased out to his right. Ooh, and before he can find any yards, he finds that sideline instead. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he can get the 1st down. Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Here we go. Red 38. 10 cycles.
The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Set, hut, set.
Looking in the air here. All the left side. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
So when Reed, they'll give it to Simpson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Set, ready. 50, green. Set, hut.
Marquis now from the gun. Look at that power, deep left side. And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag. Mike Tomlin, never afraid to go for 2, has his offense out to do just that.
Browns will line up for the
60
2-point
red.
conversion.
60 trouble, 38. Go red. Rail, yellow. Ready?
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points.
You go with what you think is your best option. There they felt like it was going to be a pass, but sometimes it simply doesn't work.
The Browns have it on the team, and they will kick it away here. Wilson with a return here. This makes it up to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Richardson. This is a heater going deep. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Taylor now up the middle. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. And it's Carson Schlesinger who got over there for the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
5 men in the secondary for the Browns. 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go. 65. Gotta be lying.
Air it out on 3rd. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Oh, he can't follow through. He had the deep shot for a moment, Brock, but he bobbled it and drops it.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
And that reaches the 35, but no further as it caroms out of bounds.
at their own 35-yard line.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
A give left side, Judkins. First down play, nets and 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
At the 40-yard line.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 7 yards. It's 3rd down. 3rd and 12.
Ready.
3rd and long for him here. Forced out to his right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. He's got it inside the 25. And this gets close to the... red zone. He is inside the 25.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Set, hut. Ready.
From the gun, Judkins. And he's in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. And this is Schmidt for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns grow the lead now to 22 points.
Colts 26.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Wilson with a return here. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
60. Ready. Panther 60.
Throwing now, Richardson. To the right and reeled in by Downs. And he manages maybe 3 yards there to the 23-yard line. Athletic training staff hurrying to the field after the play. The injured man appears to be Josh Downs. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
19 tight. Tag. 19 Lions.
To throw, Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up 3rd down. Taylor trying to run for this first. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's good for the Colts.
First down throw here from Richardson. Short pass brought in. And he nearly gets him another first down as they force him out just shy of the marker.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 43-yard line.
79 Broncos. Cougar 19.
So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Colts who have the football. Given the score, they're going to need points every time out from here on.
Okay, break.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches.
Come on. Set. 18 Cardinal, 19 Tiger, 19.
First option gets the give. It's the fullback running with it. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
They say that football is cyclical, that everything comes back at some point. I hope fullbacks do, because this guy just showed you they can be incredibly valuable.
Let's go.
To the air on this first down, Richardson hits him on the in route. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
15 yards.
That's the Eagles. Cowboy 80.
First down.
Panther 11.
First
Panther
and 10
11.
at the 40-yard line.
Richardson on first and 10. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be first down, Colts.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
On first down, it's Richardson. Right side is wheeled in by Warren. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
19 tight. 60, 19 Lion. Go.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. He's got it, complete to Downs. And they're going to down by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
7-yard gain.
Bronco 80.
Let's go.
70
Broncos.
Timberwolves.
First down.
Cup 19. Cup
First and
19.
10 at
Seven
the
Pirates.
12-yard
Seven
line.
Pirates. Mustang 19. Ready, right?
Richardson now on first and 10. Completed to his running back. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Richardson to throw again. And he takes it in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts get it back to within 2 possessions. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
And again, Richardson. And he goes down, the pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead. They recognize the situation they're in now. After that score, they're going to try to get it right back. That kick fails. The Browns able to recover. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks them out.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
And the give, here's Judkins. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
10 cycles. Ready.
Here's Jerome Ford for the first time this game. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. Even 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender, heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5.
Ready, ready. Set, go.
Shotgun handoff here for Judkins. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stop just a little bit shy of the marker.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Ready. Black, 95. Ready?
Another game to Judkins. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed 1, but they're going to lose 1 on that play. It's 4th down.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
4th down, and it'll be the native of County Wicklow in Ireland, Daniel Whelan, on to punt. And thankfully, he hasn't been needed until the final quarter. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here.
The Colts deliver 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready. Cowboy 80.
Richardson. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now.
Set. 60. Ready.
Richardson back to throw. Throw complete to Warren. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Offense up to the line fast.
Cup 19. Cup 19.
1st down.
18 Rattler.
1st
18
and 10
Rattler.
at the 31-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Escapes the pocket. Has some daylight through the 40. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Colts, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Broncos.
Now Richardson to throw. This one's caught. And he goes out a little short of the 40.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, so he's just going to hurl this one away.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Cougar 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. You gotta throw this out. Ready.
3rd and short yardage here, Richardson. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this.
Come on. Set. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Check. Ready, ready, set.
They start on the ground. It's 4. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for Cleveland. 1st down.
13 yards on the play. And the Browns, 1st down.
Come on, set.
A gain of
45. Right. Hut.
Staying on the ground with 4. He takes it down to the 33. It's a gain of 12 there. And that gives the Browns a 1st.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Browns looking at a 3-0 start to the season.
Here we go.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down.
Ready?
And they'll kneel this down.
Here we go.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down.
Right. 95. Check, Hunt.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
Let's go.
Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd.
Set, go.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
Let's go now.
The lead looks safe, but the penalty's staying down. They're going for this. So the Browns will take this win home with them. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game.